Should you buy with a limit order or a market order? Where should you put your stop? What kind of stop should you use to protect your hard-earned trading capital? See where I'm going with this? Limit orders, market orders, OCOs, OSOs, stop losses, trailing stops. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what all of these orders are and how and when to use them in our trading. In this video, we're going to break down these types of orders, which you should be able to find with most brokers and platforms. So let's dive in. If you're new here, we have videos coming out every day, some about the most powerful trading skills you need to know. So be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on a thing. Now back to the training. Let's start off with one of the most basic order types out there, a market order. What's the definition of a market order? You're going to get filled at the next available price. The stock may be trading at $10 and you say, Mr. Market Maker, I will buy it at whatever price you tell me. That in essence is what you're doing. You're going to fill at the next available price. When do you use it? When you either A, must get in, or B, must get out. I'm not a fan of just throwing market orders out there because you're going to dance with the market makers. You know, the benefit of it is I'm getting in and out quickly. I'm not negotiating. The disadvantage is I'm not negotiating, right? I'm going to pay whatever price the market maker wants. Walk into a car dealer, take a check, your personal check, sign it, write it out to the dealer, but don't fill the dollar amount in and go, here you go. You fill in how much I'm paying for the car. That's what you're doing when you place a market order. Limit orders. What's the definition of a limit order? Mr. Broker, I want to buy to open XYZ stock at $10 a share. What I've just said is $10 a share or better, or don't do it. You can't fill me. When do I use this type of order? All the time. This is my favorite way to enter a position. The benefits are I get filled at my price or better, where the disadvantage of this order type is I may not get filled. It may continue to move and I never get filled on the trade at all. So now let's talk about stop losses. You've got a stop limit, a stop market, a trailing stop. Let's kind of break them down. The first most popular one is a stop market. It basically says get me out at market price, right? So why would that happen? Maybe I say if the stock gets down to a point that I want to go ahead and close out a position, but I don't want to put it in as the dollar amount. Maybe I want to close an option out based on the stock price. I don't know what it is, so it's going to stop me out at the market. A stop limit says only get me out at this price. Well, if it's moving against me and it's a stop limit and it triggered and now it keeps moving, it's never going to get me out. A trailing stop is this. I love trailing stops, by the way. Here's my stock price. Here's my trailing stop. Let's say I trail behind it by, I choose, well, let's say it's $1. The stock moves up from 10 to 11. My trailing stop moves up to 10. If I go to 12, my trailing stop moves to 11. If the stock starts to come down, my trailing stop doesn't move until we start to climb again. My trailing stop holds that if it pushes down and triggers, that stop loss, the trailing stop loss, turns into a market order and fills at the next available price. Now, can you use a stop to take a profit? Yes, you can. That's the stop market can be a profit stop. A trailing stop could be for profits. So you absolutely can use stops for your profit targets. Bracket orders, OCOs, OSOs, XYZs, ABCs, no, really, OSOs and OCOs. OCO, order cancels order. I buy a stock for 10. I want to sell it at 12. And if it goes against me instead, I want to sell it at 9. So what did I do? Stock is at 10. I put a bracket, $10 stock, $12 target, $9 stop. That's an OCO, or if I put them in together. And what happens is this. If my trigger goes and hits on my target, let's say I go up to 12 and I'm out of that trade, well, it will cancel OCO, order cancels order. Some people call it one cancels other. It's order cancels order, the way that at least I was trained on it. So if it happens and we move up and hit our target, the stop goes away. If we move down and hit our stop, the target goes away. Either way, it works, right? OSO is order submits order. Maybe what I'm doing is I want to do a covered call. And I say, go ahead and buy the stock, but I want to buy it at a price that's lower than it's at right now. So once it fills, I would then submit an order to sell my covered call automatically. So OCO, and OSO, when to use them. I think I gave you a good brief definition of that there. I use OCOs on every trade that I enter into directionally. I use the OSO if I'm trying to add something in a future time because it can't put both orders in at one stage. I want to step into them. I could use the OSO from there. If this video helped, be sure to like this video. If you don't, you will have 7 years of bad luck trading. Just kidding. Until next time, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. I will see all of you at our next training. Bye for now. Folks, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the training. Now, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and go ahead and hit the subscribe button right over here and hit the bell to keep up with all the latest trading content. And oh, did you know that we have a podcast? Supercharge your trading education with the Stock Market Millionaire, which you can find in the description down below. And while you're there, you can also find other amazing free trading resources that I've put together just for you.